It's Dr. Cratio here, just lounging on the floor, back with another live. I'm super excited. Today, the reason I'm on the floor is I'm looking forward to getting super tactical and super practical with you. I'm going to be talking about, well here, let me give you the scenario like I always do with the live videos to tell you what prompted me creating this. We have a new person to the practice and they're just struggling. Their back is, especially their lower spine is killing them. And she's like, I'm really struggling. Can you please give me some exercises to do? So I said, yes, sure, of course. And these are these are 3 exercises you should be doing regardless of whether you have back pain or not. But they're definitely 3 of the most important ones that I'd be willing to bet a lot of money actually, and clinically that I've noticed that people who struggle the most with back pain, they're unable to do these exercises. So no matter where you are on the spectrum, whether you're totally suffering with low back pain or whether you feel great, these are still 3 things that you need to be doing with all the other things, right? With making sure that your spine and your nervous system is working well, with making sure that you're consuming good food, with all the things together. So exercise number 1, and if you've been following me for any time at all, you're gonna know that I'm gonna be talking about the squat. Let me back up a little bit. You should be able to get into a squat position like this. Heels down to the ground, back straight, not hunched over back like this, but nice and straight, and you should be able to hang out down here for quite some time. Now, what if you can't get into this position? What if you have bad knees? What if your back is sore and won't let you flex? The point is you have some squatting ability. So if you can't get down all the way, what you're gonna do is you're gonna anchor yourself to something and you're going to start. And as soon as things get uncomfortable, you're going to hang out in this position. So whether your back starts to hurt, the idea is to get into a position where you're feeling uncomfortable, but in an uncomfortable way that your body and your intuition is telling you, hey, this is uncomfortable, but deep down in here, I know that this is leading me to where I want to go. Not the uncomfortable feeling like, oh my God, I'm destroying my body, but uncomfortable like after you've worked out uncomfortable. Okay, so that's exercise number 1, squat or some type of squat. And the point is when you get into that uncomfortable position, make sure that you're holding it. I would try to accumulate 2 minutes in that position. So for example, let's say, this is as far as I can get, and I'm squatting, and I'm holding it for 10 seconds, and I think, oh my God, I can't hold that anymore. I stand up, and then I get back down, and I can squat for another 10 seconds. Build up to 2 minutes doing it that way. Okay, exercise number 2. Yes, I brought props. You're gonna be using this foam roller. And now, here's how we're gonna be using this. I'm gonna show you how to use it on your low back. Now, here's the key. You have to be very careful when you're doing this on your low back because we don't want to put your low back into any more extension because it already goes in extension. So when you roll, you want to start from the SI joint or that hard dimple at the bottom of your spine, and you don't want to be straight over the foam roller. You want to be turned to your side at about 45 degrees. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your hands and get your butt slightly off the ground, and we're just going to be rolling those muscles from the bottom of your rib cage back down to that SI joint or that dimple at the bottom of your spine. And what's going to happen is if you find a spot that's sore or tender, you're going to stop on it and then you're going to breathe until that spot lets go. Okay? If this is too challenging, if putting this amount of weight, if you can't lift your body off the ground, or using this amount of weight is too challenging, the way that you can do this is up against the wall. You would be standing. Clearly I can't stand or I would disappear out of the shot, but you would do the same thing, but you would just do it up against the wall like this, okay? And that way you can control how much weight you're actually pushing up against that. So again, once you find that spot that's tender, breathe, and once it lets go, you're done and you can move on to the next spot. And the last one is going to be the hip flexor stretch. Now, again, I have fabulously amazing pants on today, so please forgive me. They're gonna limit my ability to do this stretch, but what I want to show you guys is a simple way to stretch the hip flexor here. So on this particular way, this is my left leg, this is my right leg, so I'm gonna be stretching my right hip flexor. and I want this knee at 90 degrees and then this knee at 90 degrees. And all I'm gonna do is when I find this position, I'm gonna keep backing this up until I feel a stretch through here. Now, if this is easy, I can start. I won't be able to do it because, like I said, my pants are way too tight, but you can work on trying to get your elbow down to the ground, and the same thing with the other leg like this. And much like squatting, you want to be able to accumulate 2 minutes in that position. Now again, these 3 exercises are not the be all and end all, and back pain is usually far more complicated than this, but those are 3 great ones to start. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, please like it and share it and let other people know that it's here. They will be forever grateful. If you need to know more about what it is that I do, links up at the top. Go ahead and click it. And as always, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great day.